The next nigga that bumps this nigga, I will fuck this entire club up now. And that was it. We was at Freakland.
Okay.
And we was in the van. And
Irv said, "Pass me your
he's
CD."
like, yo, there's Pac right there in front of the hotel. And the nigga Pac was smoking, you know, he's smoking a blunt, chilling. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going over there. That nigga just smoking. I'm not bothering this dude. What are you doing? And he's like, nigga, go give him your CD. So now, since I see the tone, you know,
kind of... You know the shot?
Right, it's kind of more, nigga, go. I was like, wait, hold on, bro.
Like as if you were scared. You had
right, so I was like, wait, don't pull the Marty McFly shit with me. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So I jump out the van, and I take the sticker, because at the time, we had these little red stickers with Mike Geronimo on. I take the sticker, I take the CD, and I walked right up on a nigga Pac, and he was all into his blunt.
Right.
And I was like, yo, bro, I don't want to bother you, you know, but my name's Mike Geronimo. I spit, whatever it was I said. And I was like, here's my CD. And I was like, if you like it, rep it. If you don't like it, break it over your knee.
Yeah, exactly.
But he didn't trip.
Right.
And it was crazy because he looked at the CD and then he took the blunt and he was like, and he looked at me and he's like, what you said, Mike Geronimo? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, all right. And I walked away.
Let's take a shot to Mike motherfucking Geronimo.
Salute. And I didn't know whether he was going to play that shit or not, bro.
Next time you seen him was in the tunnel?
Yeah. The first time that we... People
like you held him down.
Right. People got to understand,
Take
like...
your shot, brother? I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. You got to finish this shit over here. This is not called half a shot.
I'll see what he on now. Nah, don't worry. I'm going to hit fifth gear because I see you already. You like foaming and left
hand. We happy to have you. We happy to have you.
Boom. So we was in the tunnel and people got to understand the umbrella I was under, to put it that way.
Right.
But I know, niggas know what I'm talking about. So it was certain folk connected to certain folk.
Right.
And we was all at the tunnel.
Right.
So I remember shout out BJ and shout out Stretch and Bags, rest in peace Bags.
E-Money Bags?
Yeah.
Rest in peace E-Money Bags.
Shout out Bags. Shout out These are the people that was there.
Okay.
So, you know, he's in the tunnel and mind you, I remember going up to him, but I'll be honest, I wasn't a fan of his music.
Right.
I wasn't.
I heard you almost say you didn't like him. Like,
right, but you gotta put it in context of which Tupac. The first one is the Holla If You Hear Me Tupac, I'm assuming.
Right, so all of that I wasn't into.
So
Brenda Got a Baby was like the only record that I was like, yo, that nigga from the West Coast who sings that Brenda shit, that shit is
But that's the first one you mean, the Freaknik Tupac.
Right,
and then
that's
now,
Freaknik
fast
Tupac.
forward and what
now
year is it?
I'm meeting...
not Death Row Tupac yet, is it?
No, not yet.
You're on the cusp of becoming Death Row Pac.
Okay, all right.
I want to see Me Against the World.
If he was,
Me Against the World.
If he was in the tunnel, he definitely wasn't Death Row.
Right, so it was Me Against the World.
Right.
So all the OG niggas is discussing what they discuss. We not paying no attention to that. It's me, Reb, Pac, my brother, and we the ones that decide to break away from that main bar. You know how it was, nigga. You came in, and it was the first bar here, and the Queens niggas would be on this side. The BK niggas would be on this side against the wall. Then you walk further into the tunnel. So they was there talking whatever they was talking about, but the nigga Pac wanted to walk around. So me, my brother, and Red, we all broke off and started walking.
And you're not Mike Geronimo yet? Oh, you Mike Geronimo?
No,
this shit is real? Okay.
So
it's 96, 95.
So whenever the year the tunnel was like all roads lead here. That's what
that was like 10 years though. But in that area, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So we start walking towards like that where you break off in the center. There's the dance floor, but on the right there was like a hallway with like little mirrors, and you could like put your weed there, roll it, whatever, and that led to the backstage shit. If you walk this whole way. So first we start walking and he pulls the weed out and he's the point. He's on point.
Pac.
Right, he's in front of everybody.
But he's not with y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, he's with y'all.
He was like, yo, I want to walk around. So I told BJ and I was like, yo, we'll walk around, because we wanted to smoke. We used the young niggas that smoke weed all day.
So you telling me BJ and Irv guy, this is true, they actually met Pac. They knew, okay.
Yeah, I knew Pac because of BJ.
Okay, wow.
And because of Irv.
Wow.
And Irv it's funny because Irv always would talk to me about Pac.
Yeah, doing a record with him?
And doing a record with him.
Right.
And I was in heavy opposition to it because I was like, I'm not working with anyone I fucked with on Natural. That's not just for the sake of fucking with you to make a song.
Right.
These are my friends. This is my family. It feels so good now, bro, to look back at that album and be like, yo, this is my family, bro.
Which album, Natural?
Yeah.
Even
Vendetta. Even Vendetta, the second one.
Okay.
Even working with Puff and Hitman and.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
We'll get there. So
we're gonna take another Ciroc shot when we get to that.
Oh, nigga.
Right, cool.
I'm behind you. I see your blanket. It's all good. So we walking and a nigga bumped this nigga. The nigga had a yellow.
As he was rolling the weed.
As he's rolling.
Right.
Now at that point, I couldn't rightfully say it's malicious or it had an intent to it. All you could say was somebody's walking forward, you walking this way, boom, you collide, the weeds on the floor. So the nigga bumped him, but I didn't see the bump.
Okay.
I just seen his face. Right? So he does this shit. So I just like, on some quick shit, I was like, yo, don't trip. We all right. Like, yo, just keep going. We all right. Like, we want to go this way, bro. Don't worry about it. Whatever. So he takes a couple steps further, and another nigga bumps him. But now we're on that hallway that was and I seen this one.
Okay.
And I swear on God, bro, on my kids, I never forget the look on his face, because it was the first time that I said to myself, it must be a nightmare for somebody that have to consistently be persecuted.
You talking about Tupac?
About Pac, because he had this look on his face that was like, yo, I'm so tired of this shit. And it didn't look like...
And Pac had no security? Y'all was the security?
We was the security.
Wow.
But when I seen... I'm not going to say but the OGs we was with.
Right.
The affiliation, you feel me?
Right. They were the security, but you was holding it down
but
for the
I'm
moment.
holding it down. You my man's man. I'm not going to let...
Right.
We all here.
We're going to walk around.
By default, nigga. You feel me?
Right.
So I saw this whole interaction, and I never forget his face, and he just looked drained, bro. He just looked not like I can't do this and I won't win. He just looked like, why do I have to keep doing this? And when I seen it, I was infuriated.
For him.
Like for him.
Right.
And and it was so strange because anything that I may have felt prior to that evaporated. And as soon as I saw it, I immediately grabbed him by his shoulder. I said, yo, get behind me. And my brother, shout out my brother Kev, my brother was like, yo, he's like, get between me and Mike.
That's Pac telling us he with us right now. You heard that? You heard me? Go ahead.
So, you don't understand, I love that nigga, my nigga. More than ever, you don't understand. I'm gonna get to another story.
Right.
So I just tell him, I'm like, yo, get behind me. Just get behind me. So now, I'm here, Pac's behind me, my brother's behind him, Oomp is behind my brother. And we keep walking to where we gonna go. I see a nigga fitting to come up again.
Are these related events though, or it's just people?
The same night. The
people that are bumping them, are they together?
I didn't know whether they all knew each other or whether they were just taking advantage of a moment.
Right.
But when I saw
like some jail shit.
When I saw the second bar, I was like, nigga, all bets is off.
Right.
So now there's a third nigga, light-skinned nigga, never forget. Light-skinned nigga, taller than me, like curly ass hair, walking towards me. And I could just see the shit in his face. I could smell it.
He on some bullshit.
New
York bullshit.
Nigga, I had a pen in my pocket, bro.
Right.
I clutched the ballpoint pen in my pocket, I swear. Ask Ramel. I grabbed the pen in my pocket, and before the nigga gets to us, I stick my arm out. I was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, the next nigga that bumps this nigga, I'm fucking everyone up in this club. Period. And I know what you don't. I'll get out. You won't. I'ma be okay. in more ways than one, you gonna learn a valuable lesson.
The
Period.
The tunnel is serious.
And the nigga stopped and the nigga said the most ignorant shit I've heard. The nigga was like, come on, Mike, them West Coast niggas. I said, what the fuck has this nigga ever done to you?
Right.
You don't even know this nigga.
Wow.
What has this man ever done to you? The next nigga that bumps this nigga, I will fuck this entire club up now. And that was it.
Fire.
And I didn't see him. But here's the wild shit. I didn't see him for a minute after that.
Pop.
Right. It's not like, yo.
And then they said that you was gonna be the first East Coast Death Row East.
Yeah.
You know, I know my shit. Goddamn. Make some noise for me. Make some noise for me. You know my shit. You supposed to be the set. That had to fuck you up because that. Now listen. So that means you made a relationship with Pop. Pop. He was on the come up, but he was still not because when he went to Death Row. So that means he must have got a Death Row and then he remembered that night.
Right, fact. And I would always, but I think Tretch too had a little bit to do with it. Shout out to Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
Yeah. Well, leave that ace just stand there. You gotta drink that ace. You know what I'm saying? This is so great, man.
I told you, I watched the Pitbull episode.
Okay, no. That's Pitbull. He's the leader.
I was like, whoa, wait.
Yeah, he's the leader.
I said I gotta go home in one piece.
So this tunnel incident.
Right, and I don't hear from him.
You don't hear from him.
Now, other niggas that, let's be real about it, bro. Some niggas know where they are, at what space, at what time.
Right.
You know where you are. You know what your opportunities are in front of you.
Right.
Again, I'm gonna reiterate, I wasn't looking for none of this shit, bro.
Right.
So it's not like I seized the opportunity and said, yo, I'm plugged with this nigga, let me stay in contact, so down the road.
Like you networking and shit.
I ain't do none of that.
Right.
But Irv would always come back to me, and then Nichols comes into play too. Shout out to Nichols. Irv would always come back to me and be like, yo, the nigga Pac said tell you what's up. He's like,
Irv's
yo,
communicating.
Right. He's like, yo, he asked how you doing. And I would be like, wow, really? Like, yo, that's my nigga. Tell him I'm okay, man. Tell him I'm cool.
This is still pre-Death Row Pac.
Still pre-death.
Okay,
still pre-death rows. But he would always be like, yo, you gonna do a song with Pac, nigga. And I would always still be, but after that experience, I was like, I would totally do it, but it's still not nothing I'm pressing. If he comes to me and he says this is what he feels and he wants to do it, yeah. Because now this nigga to me, I feel a bond because of that incident. And I think the personal moment where I knew like I could say, all right, this is my friend. There was a party at the Palladium.
And it's not the one Biggie was at.
I think Big was there.
Okay, let me be
but
quiet.
I can't rightfully. I know Jermaine Dupri was there.
Okay, let me let you go.
Right, shout out Jermaine Dupri because Jermaine Dupri and the Brat pulled me on the stage. This was like
this story deserves another shot.
It do. I'm gonna tell you, you know
that's just legendary already.
No,
continue though.
To all my niggas in here that's in the game, I know you know that. Like it was the first industry party I had ever. Industry event rapper.
Palladium, mine was Essos.
Okay, but, boom.
Yeah.
So I walk in and again the timid shit, the quiet mic shit. But the first nigga that greeted me was Method Man. And I'm not gonna lie, I was enamored when I walked in because
that's a big word, Mike. We don't know what that means.
I'm so sorry.
I know this is
T.I. Sorry, T.I.
What did you say?
He got bars, man. What do you expect?
I'm sorry, we got dumb followers. I'm sorry.
We don't got dumb followers.
I was just dumb. Right?
I was just zoned out.
Okay.
From being like, oh shit, that's the METHOD man, dude.
And
you a fan of the culture, man?
Right.
This is
after shit.
Okay. Yeah, he's a fan of the music.
So this is when Irv is making me like, you know that part of this shit is being a politician.
Right.
So you got to go shake hands and kiss babies and rescue people from fires. And, you know,
it's
got
true to a certain extent.
Exactly.
Good.
In a figurative manner.
Right.
So I'm just like bugging out because these is all the people I watch on Video Music Box when I come home.
Remember your train of thought, but let's finish this shot. No, that's the ace. That's not the shot. All right, let's do that.
Salud.
Salud. All right.
Another
This is to Mike Geronimo, motherfucker. Yeah!
So I walk in and then I see Guru.
Guru.
Right. But I knew Guru from Large Crib. Because a lot of people would come over to Large Crib.
I was using this.
And I knew them from just being at his crib, and they would just walk right in. So Guru, I knew.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Guru.
But you ain't for parole or nothing like that, right?
Say what?
You ain't on parole or nothing like that, right?
No.
You can smoke? You want to smoke?
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
Cool.
Nigga, this is the funny
this is the Moon Rock. We got Moon Rock in there. This is motherfucking Smoke Champs Moon Rock. We got our own version of Moon Rock.
Wait, hold up.
And that's
Blazy Susie. That's Blazy Susie.
I see we not bullshit.
Yeah. That's a Blazy Susie paper.
We got blow torches in there,
Yeah.
Because we don't get
Oh,
to that.
Oh, they got a cigar?
Yeah,
Let me see what kind of
Is that a cigar?
It's just
That's
my
the
Monte
game.
Cristo.
It's just
Okay, that's hard.
but that's my go-to.
That's hard.
That's my Monday through Thursday.
Let's make some
Come
more.
on, man.
I fuck with Monte Cristo. All right, where's your train of thought? I told you not to forget it.
I'm not.
Okay, cool.
So I see these people and I'm like starstruck, right? And then I kind of get like, well, what do I say? How do I act with it? And I guess like Guru must have saw that. And he was just like, what's up, Mike? Don't worry about nothing. Let's drink. Let's have a toast.
He's a great dude, man. Great dude.
Yo, I miss him so much. But
he's a drink champ, by the way.
He used to be Miami all the time. He used to be at the office.
Yeah, he's a drink champ.
Everything with Guru.
Yeah.
See, I know you know. Everything with Guru would be, let's have a toast.
Right.
Everything.
Might be too much of a drink champ at some point.
So boom. So meth made me feel good. Like he gave me dap, and I'm like, oh wow, and like my head is spinning. You like Alice in Wonderland, bro.
But I'm sure they fan of you as well.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's like that scene in Goodfellas when they got married, and this is Petey, this is cousin Paulie, this is.
And everybody's giving you a package.
Right, and you just spinning, head spinning, and Pac was there. And the ill shit was the nigga came right up to me and he just grabbed me. See, but Big Homie was there too. Shout out Preem. I love you, Pop. I love you, Pop. That's another thing.
Yeah.
So Preem was there too. So we all came with Preem. Shout out Blackie. Blackie Just, rest in peace. Because Black
Just
Just
Black,
was,
of course.
Yeah, Blackie was
Just Black.
Shout out P too. Right. But we gonna go there. So, you know, I'm with them. And you know, my personality, like I said, I'm quiet. I'm just trying to figure out my direction, absorb it all. And the minute that I felt better was when Pac came off, and that nigga was just smiling, and the nigga just grabbed me and was like, yo, baby bro, why you look so nervous? Right. And I was like, I look nervous. He's like, yo, stop, man.
This is after he came home and he on death row?
Yeah, he was in the... I don't know if he signed a death row. I can't rightfully recall who he was with, but... All I know, he grabbed me, he's like, yo, why you look so nervous? And I was just like, do I look nervous? And he was like, nigga, yeah, loosen up.
Word?
Yeah, and he was like, yo, loosen up, man. He's like, yo, we gonna have fun tonight, Mikey. And he just grabbed me and he's like, come on. He took me to, like, there was some area where we was all sitting, like, Preem was here and with Blackie, and they was with other official niggas, and, you know, we here, and then at one point of the night, I remember something happened on stage, and Jermaine Dupri just told me, yo, Mike Geronimo, and he just grabbed me and pulled me on the stage, and again, the Alice in Wonderland shit. This is all...
Jermaine Dupri.
What? Nigga, like, I'm like, yo, I'm from Queens, bro. I'm just from...
Yeah. Yeah.